All right, I think we need to start this training now. Others are not available at the moment. So we want to just kick off now so that we don't keep wasting our time. I want to share my screen to you so that you can see my slides and you can see my screen right away. I hope you can all hear me. Please unmute yourself and let me know if you can hear me.
Yeah, I can.
Okay, thank you very much. All right, why we are here is to learn recharge card printing. By way of introduction, Samuel Farumbi, this CEO of Goodnews Infotechnologies. Um, Goodnews Infotechnologies is a global brand that is involved in digital marketing, recharge card printing, web design, and digital marketing. We've been in the business since 2016, and then we've been printing our own recharge card by ourselves. It's imperative for us to learn this training today so that you can be empowered, so that you can be the boss of yourself. So I'm glad you are here. I'm sure you are too. I'm happy to have you here actually to this webinar. Without wasting our time, let's just go straightly to why we are here. Now, you are here because you are either a business owner, you are a salary earner, you want to promote your business, you want to have something better doing, or you want to go fully into the business. Before now, people have always been waiting to eat millions of naira before they can go into the printing of recharge cards and then printing it out themselves and then selling it out as either a distributor or as a retailer. But in recent time, there are better opportunities that you can use to achieve that purpose. You don't need to have so much millions of naira before you can do that. And that's why we are here. Before wasting so much time, I would like to let you know that if you can see the screen that I'm projecting right now, do you recharge daily? This is just a sample of the recharge cards, one of our recharge cards. You see that this recharge card was printed in July. Why you know the genuineness of this training today is that before the end of this training, we are going to show you how you can do that. We are going to show you how you can start, how you can do the printing yourself, and then if you need more training, then we also let you know. I must let you know that you paid for this training, and that's why we must get value for what you are learning this afternoon. That's what we want you to know. We want you to get value. So we are going to open up time for question and answers. But before then, I want to state that when we say recharge cards, that's just the general name, or what we call the trade name, the general name that is being used. But actually, the name of what you use to top up your phone is called ePIN, is what is called ePIN. And various networks have their own ePINs. Several networks have their own ePINs, and they have the number of digits they have for their ePINs. Now, before you can be a merchant printing the ePIN for a particular company or for a particular ISP, ISPs are or communicational channels, MTN, Glo, um, Airtel, and others, maybe Smile if you have Smile in the state where you are. Now, in Nigeria here, we have about four major telecommunication companies that sell airtime. But one funny thing that is very important about airtime is that, do you know that we have about 170 million phone lines that are currently active in Nigeria? These phone lines are active in Nigeria. We also have statistics that out of this 170 million, 70 million people top up their phone with at least 100 naira every day. And if you top up your phones with at least 100 naira per day, with every 100 naira you recharge, you are paying somebody somewhere, maybe a bank, maybe a dealer, maybe a telecommunication agent or somebody. You are paying them at least 5 naira. That is about 5% of that amount of money. Or in some cases, like Blue, that have cheaper prices, you are paying them at a cheaper rate. You are paying them at a cheaper rate. Now, what people generally do, those that sell airtime, they buy it in bulk from their distributors. All these telecommunication companies have distributors in their different states. When they buy from the distributors, The distributors now sell to wholesalers. The wholesalers go ahead to buy in bulk. They can buy as much as 20 packs, 50 packs, etc. A pack is made up of just 10 pieces. So I will call it a pack. It's made up of 10 pieces. So you can have a 10 pieces of, let's say for example, MTN 100 that goes for 965 naira. And then when they buy it like that, they are able to buy it at 965 naira or cheaper than that sometimes, and then they sell it to retailers at the rate of let's say for example 980 or 985 naira, so that those people will make a gain of about 15 naira on a gain on just one pack. When you do that on 100 packs, you know what you have: 15 multiplied by 100, you have about 1,500 naira on just one telecommunication line. And when you have a large distribution chain, it means that just in a single day, you can invest a lot of money on it. I have people that invest thousands of naira on this particular endeavor because it's a daily commodity. Some people will not even eat 3 square meal per day, but every day they top up their phones. And once you top up your phones, you are able to make so much money from topping up your phones. I mean, people that are the agents make money from you while you top up your phones with airtime. I also want you to know that these days, another way of recharging your data, because MTN is now encouraging people to top up their data with just *131, or Glo will stay *77#, or Airtel will stay *444#. And then by the time they use all of these digits, they say *444#, and then they will tell you, what they will simply tell you is that, okay, when you load 100 naira, maybe you are going to get 500 MB, or you're going to get 1 gig for a promo, or you're going to get a particular amount or something. Now, but all of this is encouraging. What I'm trying to emphasize here is that why they are saying you get this number of gig and all of that, they are still encouraging you to load airtime. So airtime is very important. You load airtime for calls, you load airtime for recharge card, you load for data, you load airtime for SMS. And many people load so much, as much as 2,000, as much as 5,000, as much as 10,000 naira airtime, and they buy it from somewhere, they buy it from somebody. Although banks are now making use of it to ensure that they make so much money. They make nothing less than 350 million naira every day. How do they do that? When 70 million people recharge just 500, they make a gain of 5 naira from recharging 100 naira per day. That's 350 million naira daily. No wonder why they have now moved from their immediate assignment now to selling airtime. Every bank now will sell airtime, will sell data, and then they will also sell recharge card to you. Why? Because they know that they are able to make quite a lot of money there. Not only that, they now do bonanza. For example, GT will do a bonanza and say, you are going to get 1,000 naira if you load 200 naira every day. And then they will tell you that if you are the 1,000th person, that is, if on GT *737#, you are the 1,000th person that recharged that day, you are allotted to 1,000 naira. What they are trying to say in a nutshell is just to promote you so that you can continue to recharge. But when I'm saying you, I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about your would-be customers, or people that will consume airtimes from you. You can do that. One of the questions that come to mind is that, can somebody small me like this go into the business? Do I need to have so large amount of money? No. You don't need to have so large amount of money before you can go into the freighting yourself. You don't need to have so large amount of money before you can be selling and making gains. And that is why we are going into that level very soon now. Now, is it lucrative to actually have recharge card printing? Yes, it is lucrative. Hello, I hope you can all hear me still.
Yes,
Please
sir.
unmute yourself and let me know. Opeyemi Adesinu,
Yes,
I want to know if you
yes,
can hear me.
yes,
Then
yes.
Oluwasoji Ajayi, I want to know if you can hear me.
I can hear you.
Okay, please, can you I want each of you to just mention what you have learned so far from this training. What have you learned so far from this training?
I've learned about the profitability of the business,
Okay.
how profitable, how banks are making money on it as 5 naira, and how we can start small.
Okay. All right. Okay, that's a response from Okoyemi additional. All right, Oluwa Shoji Ajayi, please can you respond? What have you learned so far?
I've learned that in this business, each day you make money. That every day people buy recharge card. There's no day you don't make little income from it. If you
Okay.
start the business, and we can start with little amounts.
Okay.
Doesn't require large sum of money to start up.
All right. Thank you very much. Fa Muri or Bolaji, can you also tell us what you have learned?
Okay. I've also learned that we can start small. It's not until when we have a lot of money before we can start. And also, I learned that most of our banks are making money through this recharge cards,
Okay.
those, and we can also make more money too.
All right, thank you very much. I appreciate all your contribution. The video of this class is being recorded, so we are going to make it available for all those that sign up. Pretty bad enough. Some people that sign up could not join the class, possibly because of network. Our customer care agents are trying to contact them. So if we are able to reach them in good time, they will join us in the class. If not, possibly we'll send the video of the class to them. All right, so please let's move on. Now, while we are saying banks are making fun from it, does not mean that someone might look at it from the other perspective that okay, can I actually compete with banks? Is it possible that okay, can I take their market away from them? You may not be able to take their market away from them because the strategy they use is that just spend as you save or spend as you receive. That's the strategy. They made it such that as soon as the money comes into your account, they find a way of letting it out in different ways or using different methods so that it's just out for you. Now, but that is not what you are going to focus on. You are going to focus on how you can have line of wholesalers you can be selling to. You can have lines of wholesalers you can be selling to. When you are selling to wholesalers, you have gain. Now, if you are a retailer yourself, you have gain. Um, Currently, some retailers sell just 100 or all these pieces for 110. They will buy it for about 980. So I want us to do the mathematics now. So if I buy at 980, I'm a retailer, I have a kiosk somewhere, I'm selling other things, other provisions, and I just buy at 980 and then I'm selling it in pieces. I have a strategic location, I'm selling it in pieces and I sell at 100 naira again on each of the 10. How much am I going to make on the 10? I'm going to make 100 naira, right? I'm going to make 100 naira plus the 20 naira extra. I'm going to make 120 naira. You may look at it that that fund is too small, but you may not wait to be a retailer. You may not be a retailer. If you can afford being a wholesaler, just with some few thousands, you can do that. Now, but the goal of this class is to ensure that you print on your own with your name. I'm sure that you have seen our name on our airtimes before. Let me show you another one again. I hope you can see my screen. Can you see my screen, everybody? Can you see my screen? Can you all see my
Yes,
screen?
yes, sir.
Can you see my screen? Can you see that our name is on that airtime I'm showing you?
Yes, good news.
All right, thank you very much. So that's the same thing that happens on all the airtimes that are being printed. You see, and then we are going to do it at the end of the class. I'm going to generate a pin and then show you, read out the pin for you, and I want you to recharge to see whether it will go through or not. Possibly you have not used our airtime before, so let's see whether it's true that the it is true or it is wrong or it's not true. So we'll do that as we continue. Now, how can you do this? Now, um, some time ago, some people started using recharge card printing for business, and then they try to uh, make other people be involved. I'm sharing a slide to you now. If you can see the slide I'm sharing, how many of you can see the slide I'm sharing? How many of you can see it?
I can see it.
Okay. All right. What about Opeyemi
Okay.
additional? Can you see my screen? Can you see my
No,
screen?
no.
Okay. Are you using a cell phone or are you using a system?
I'm using a cell phone.
Okay. Maybe, but you can see something white, right?
No, I'm seeing black. Oh, black here, black.
Oh. Okay. What of Oluwaseji Ajayi? Can you see my screen?
I can see it clearly.
Okay. Thank you.
No,
What
no.
about Bolaji? Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir, I can see.
Okay. All right. Okay. Now, the screen here shows that you can buy e-pins. When you buy e-pins, you select the network of the e-pin, you select the product of the e-pin and the quantity you want to buy. And then when you do that, this is a list of all the airtimes or the e-pins you have generated. The list of e-pins you have generated. When we generate all these e-pins, and we generate all these e-pins that we have available for you here, the next thing you see is that, now look at this now, the price of each is what I'm displaying now. For MTN 100 you have 96.5 naira, you buy at the rate of 96.5. This is the price we buy as a dealer. Because we are dealer, there are three different levels. You can be a dealer, you can be a wholesaler, you can be a retailer. So as a dealer, you have um 96.5. Then as a sub dealer, you might have to buy at maybe 97 or 98 naira, as the case may be. Now for 200 naira MTN, you see 193 naira. For 400 you see 386 naira and the likes. I'm just reading it out to you. Now look at 1000. On 1000 you buy it at 96,965, 965 naira. That's the amount you get to buy it. And then when you do this, you print you print the airtime, and then you print the e-pins, and then others can buy from you. Now the quantity here, you see that you can select the quantity. You can select 10, 20, depending on what you have available there. 20, 30, 40, 50, etc. Now when you have all of these things that you print, once you click on buy, it will generate it for you. Once it generates it for you in pack, this is what you are going to have. Now I want somebody to tell me what is on the screen. On 14th September, today is 20th, right? I want you to communicate with
Yes,
me.
sir.
Today is 20th. On 14th September, if you can
Yes,
see my screen, glow 100 multiplied by 20. Did you see glow 100 multiplied by 20?
Yes.
Yes,
yes,
That
sir.
yes.
was, that was the airtime that was the EP we generated at that time. So you can see, if you look at September 8th, look at glow 100 multiplied by 25. Glow 100 multiplied by 25, that is 25 pieces. Then look at 500, look at glow 400, look at MTN 100. You can see on 10th September, 3rd September, you can see MTN. How many of you can see MTN 100? 30 pieces. That's
Yes,
3 packs.
yes,
How much is it?
yes.
How much did you buy it?
Yes.
2000.
2,895.
2,895. Now you can see that there's a download screen here, download option. So once I download it, I'll put it into the software. I'll put it to the software. There's a software that we use for the printing. We're going to tell you how you're going to get the software for the printing. There's a software that we use for the printing, and then once we put into the software, it will insert our name because we've registered the name, registered our name there, and then it will bring out our name right there. Now, because I don't want delay in this class, I have generated an e-pin. I will show you now, I will display it on my camera now, and I want you to see it. If you can see my camera, can you see I'm holding something?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay, I'm holding an airtime generated by Goodnews Infotechnologies. I wish you can just see it clearly. But I'm going to dictate it out now. I'm going to dictate it out or type it out. So for you, it is below 100. So I want somebody to recharge it, and then um, I want someone to recharge it and then tell us how far maybe it went through or it did not go through. So I have 181136075017508. I'll go over it again. 181136075017508. That's below 100. If you are able to recharge it, please do let me know. All right, let's continue with our training so that we'll be able to go. Now, how do you save money or how do you sign up? There are three options. Because we know that people actually must get investments, they need to find something doing. They must be empowered. We trained over 100 entrepreneurs during lockdown. We open websites for them to sell airtime, recharge card, and then data. They can also sell electricity bills. They can make electricity bill payment. They can make payment for telecommunications, DSTV, GoTV, and all that. That was what we did. You can check our website, goodnewstelecom.com, www.goodnewstelecom.com. If you want to venture into that, or you chat up our admin line, we shall respond to you. But the focus of today is recharge card printing. Now, I've showed you the process of what you do and how you are going to be trained, how you're going to generate it, how you're going to buy the e-pins, then you put it in the software and it will load. Now, for us to get people easily that you want to start with few amount of money without wasting time. Number one, you can actually buy from Good News as an agent. You can buy from Goodnews as an agent and sell. What we simply do for you is that we're going to generate it for you and we are going to send it to you. That's one. Number two, we can help you to register your name on the server as well. To register your name on the server with just 7,000 naira. You register your name on the server with just 7,000 naira, and then it will bring out your name. Now, with this, we always encourage people to have their business name registered. As I told you, Good News Ventures is, or Good News Infotechnologies is our big body. Good News Ventures is under it. Now, Good News Telecom is under it. We have Good News Technologies that does web design and all of that. Now, for you to do this, um, to have your business thing flying around the town and flying around everywhere, the risk of somebody taking you up is there. That, oh, why are you selling airtime? Is your business registered? That's why we always encourage people to go and register their business in CAC. That is, they should go to Corporate Affairs Commission and register their business name. No other person will be able to carry our name and say it's also bearing Good News Telecoms, and then he wants to be using it. The name has been registered already. It will no longer be made available. So what we are saying in essence is that for you, you can either sell. There are three options. Sell under Good News, it will carry our business name. If you want to carry your own business name, we are going to help you register your business name on the telecom server with just 7,000 naira. And from there, we are going to send you the link for you to place order. You placing order, you are going to get the cheap price, and then you'll be able to print right away with just a printer. Now, the third option is that you can come over for our training. This training is not an offline training, I mean online training. We always want it to be offline so that you're going to see. However, if you are so far away and you want us to do everything online, we can always do it online for you. It's an offline training. Don't forget what I said. It's an offline training. Basically, we are going to train you step by step. We are going to buy the software for you, train you, and then also give you a printer for you to start up. Also give you a printer for you to start up. All of these, the last option will cost you about 45,000 naira for you to do that, because we are going to get the software for you and then get a printer for you to start right away. And then somebody might say, do I need to have a very big system? No, you don't need to have a big system. Particularly for the second option, what we will have done for you is that we are going to get everything sorted out for you, and then once you just send in your order, we'll send it to you. You can go to a cyber cafe or go to somewhere where your when you just go to somewhere where maybe you have a good network, and then you and a good printer, and then you print, and then you can go like that. Well, I want to get questions before we continue. in this meeting. If peradventure you are logged out, just sign in again. If anything happened that you are logged out, just sign in again. We're going to join you again. So I hope you can all hear me.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much.